Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing this weekend? Listen, I just want to let you know that there's a lot of uncertainties in the market right now, and I want to tell you that if you've ever thought about long-term investing, now is the time to set your positions. I did a video this weekend. I want you guys to watch the video that's going to be in this box at the end of this. But I also did another video last night, and I do want to explain that I'm talking about psychology trading, and I'm also talking about some of the ways that you can get out of bad plays and to get into good plays. But I do want to tell you that do not confuse this with right now and panic selling, okay? I just want you guys to look at this video, listen to it, and get the lesson from it, and then leave me a comment, all right? Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and check out all of my links below after the video, right? Have a blessed and wonderful weekend. And make sure at the end of this video, you check out this video. There's some great information in it. So right now we're going to talk about hedging against a loss. And this is going to be something totally different. Again, this is part of my psychology trading. And these are just some ways that I have personally made money that is not necessarily textbook or something that other people are teaching, but it's simply a way that I have made money. Now, apart from panic selling, there's times when you will get into a position, a stock or crypto, and you later find out that number one, you did not do your due diligence, you did not study it, you got into it because it was hype, or you just got into a bad play at a bad time. And sometimes we realize at some point that this stock or this crypto is not going to move. As a matter of fact, it keeps showing you signs of lower lows and you don't see any recovery. It is not a blue chip stock. It is not a growth stock. We don't see this company making revenue month over month, year over year. And we really just want to get out. So what do you do in that situation? You have a couple of things that you could do. You could just wait, hold your fingers, cross your eyes, and just pray that a miracle happens and it turns around. You could lock in a loss and just take the loss. And if you're at the end of a year and you want to do some tax loss harvesting, then that's okay. All right. So it'll work in your behalf. So it goes against the capital gains tax that you will buy. You will lock it in as a loss. Okay. But here's something that Larry does. And this is something that I do, and I do it very rarely. But when I have done it, it's worked really good for me. So now in our minds, if we're down in a particular stock or crypto, we emotionally feel like we have to make money back in that stock or that crypto. Not so. There has been times when I lost money and I didn't see the recovery within that position, but I saw room to run in another positions. Now I've done one of two things. Sometimes I'll sell at a loss in this stock and move that money into a stock that I know is about to explode. Like I'm thinking this stock is going to go up 50, 60, 70% in a short period of times. So there's times where I've taken this loss of 25%, moved it into another stock and literally made 50% in a matter of weeks and sometimes days. And that's an extremely calculated move. And I would only suggest it when you know what you're doing, because we're not in this business to be locking in losses. Now, there is even a safer way to do it if you think that stock is going to rebound. I'm personally going to use NIO, which is a Chinese car manufacturer. I got into NEO as a swing trade a week before what's called NEO Day. And in NEO Day, generally the stock runs up. So I was going to try a buy the rumor, sell the news move, meaning I purchased the stock on the rumor that NEO Day is going to make the stock go higher. And you sell it before the news actually happen or before the event actually happens. That's called buy the rumor, sell the news. But except this time I got caught because of the Chinese FUD that was around. Okay, so let me show you what I did. So to go back and recap, on December 18th of 2021 was NEO Day. All right, it's a day when all of the NEO car lovers, it's literally a national holiday for them. All right, it's a really big deal in China, where generally, typically, the NEO car manufacturers and the stock in particular, it goes up in price. All right, so I just wanted to show you that was NEO Day. So I bought just before NEO Day. Okay, so let's go here. This is NEO. Let's go back to a 6 month and let's see what happened in December, right? So I bought about here and I bought about here, all right? And I shared it with everybody on my YouTube page and look what happened. And I'm like, any day now, that's December 14th. I'm like, okay, where's the run? December 15th and December 16th, 17th. And guess what happened on NEO Day? It tanked all the way down to December 20th. It actually went down. And I'm like, okay, it's going to come back. We had a slight rebound and further down. All right. So I gambled and I lost. I only got into it for a swing trade. But now let me tell you or show you what I did to hedge or to make my money back. Don't get emotionally attached to a stock or a crypto. Now, yes, I lost the money in NEO, but I made it back with Tesla. So what I did was, let me show you Tesla here. Around that same time, okay, let's go 6 months. Here's what happened to Tesla around December. So December 15th, after the 18th, I bought in to December 20th. I bought in to Tesla. And I shared with my audience that I bought into Tesla at $8.95 exactly. So right around here, right? I bought it at $8.95 and I loaded up with enough shares. But what happened was I sold it for $11.78, which is about just under here. So I bought it for $8.95 and I sold it for $11.78. Okay, so look at what happened. So here, the yellow line is Tesla. The blue line is NEO. So when you come, let's blow this up a little bit. 1, 2. So when you come 6 months out, sorry, good people. So when you come to December 18th now, you will see that, boom, this is where the yellow line is NEO, remember? And it's coming down. See, I'm sorry. The blue line is NEO. The yellow line is Tesla. All right. So the blue line is NEO. The yellow line is Tesla. You see what happened. They both went down and they both tanked on December 20th. But NEO, the blue line, continued a downward trend as Tesla went on an upward trend. And boom, that's about where I sold out at. So I actually made money. And so what I'm going to tell you is I've done this numerous times in numerous sectors with numerous stock. And it is a risky play. I don't talk about it often on my page, but I have had a probably an 80% success rate whenever I do it. It's very, rare that I do it. But I've had about a 80% success rate because the stock that I'm going to purchase is generally a solid company. So you may ask, why didn't I sell my NEO like I have in the past and just take the loss and move it over? Because I believe NEO still is going to turn around and turn a profit. And I believe it's going to come back. Not only do I believe it's going to come back, but I'm also going to make a profit in it. So you have to borrow money from something else, which is what I did. I had cash. So I put the cash in to Tesla when it ran up, and I made about 30%, 28%, and I sold it. And what I sold it for was about equal to the losses I had in NEO. And so that's how I move from year to year. So sometimes we can hold a loss too long in a stock that we don't think is going to recover, rather than pull it and put it in something. So there has literally been times in 2020, especially during a bull market, where I've lost, let's say 15% on a stock. But then I took that loss, took that money and rolled it over into a stock that made me 60%. So you're talking about a 4-bagger. This stock made me 4 times what this stock lost. And this stock price was still the same. So my money would have been sitting here while I'm making 60% profit in this stock with the same money because I didn't have any fresh powder. So you have to be extremely selective when you do moves like this, but every now and then there is a time when this applies and it works for you. This is part of my psychology trading. Like I said, this is some of the ways that we're going to continue to make money in the market. Okay? If this have left you thinking, or if you've learned anything from this, please leave me a comment. Now, I'm going to have more of this in my class that I'm going to be releasing later. But if this has helped you now, I also want you to watch the video that's going to come up in this box. It is extremely helpful. But I'm going to have more videos like this in my class when it releases later on in this winter, actually. Okay? All right. Leave me some comments. Make sure you hit the like button, and we'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Now, this is extremely different from locking in losses during a bear market. Hear me. This is not that. This is a principle that I want you to take with you going forward. Understand? All right. There's a huge difference. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.